Hi everyone, today we are going to check fresh release from Miniart, and it comes in 1/35 scale, and the name is quite simple. It's a wooden crates in 1/35 scale, so it's a useful addition for some diorama project. In case you're searching something to add to your build, this might be an interesting choice. And as you can see, it is a part of the buildings and accessories series from Miniart. We reviewed a lot of releases in this series, so this will be one of them. Kit number is 35651, as you can see here, and we also have a short description of the kit there. So it's written that we have parts for 16 wooden crates, just like what you have here on the box art. And the box size, I would say it's typical for Miniart, so here is comparison with my hand. And of course we have the commercial sample here, so it means you will get exactly the same stuff as what you'll see in this video review, so it will be interesting to check out what is actually supplied here. Even though the name sounds simple, maybe there will be some surprises from Miniart, who knows. So let's start with the look at the box. Here on the side you'll find also a small ad for other kits from the same series. We reviewed them all, so you can find it easily on our YouTube channel. And on the opposite side you can see also some safety advices. Well, they're written in 5 languages, so you definitely understand them. And here on the rear side we have the assembly manual, which is combined also with the marking guide. So here you can notice that the assembly process is quite easy. It's a matter of combining the separate panels together. And as you remember, we have different types, so that's why we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, and also 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 types, I guess. But there is also the marking guide, so here you can see that we have some colors suggested, but obviously you can replicate something different in case you have some ideas or maybe some reference photos. And another useful thing is this color chart, which provides you the different paint number designations from different brands, so it might be useful to use as the conversion table. So this is the side opening box. It's quite easy to open, as you can see, and here is what we have inside: the plastic bag with the sealed plastic sprues. So I'm going to cut through them in a second. And in the meantime, again, I remind you that you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and also check out other video reviews which we published recently, because there were some nice releases from different brands. Okay, so I'm opening the plastic sprue, as you can see, over here, and first thing I would like to check the decals, because here we have decals which are printed in cartograph, and we have various writings for the boxes. They are written in English, or actually French and German, because we have here Alpenmilch, and also we have the bistro written on the box. Of course, you can replicate some different writings with a sharp brush and paint. It's your choice. But now we start with the plastic sprues. So first type will be AC. We have 4 sprues of this type, and this is not a huge frame. As you can see, the parts are quite tiny. This is something what is expected from a box in 1/35 scale. But here we have all the necessary components for one box, as far as I can understand, and it should be quite easy to build. And I think I assembled this type for my diorama with the 3-wheeler tempo, so you can see it in the build review, and the video is also on the channel, so I really recommend to check it. Next we continue with the sprue CF. There are 2 of these, and here you can see another type. So it's a matter of combining these 2 parts together and you get the necessary look. And here you can check it from the opposite side. Obviously there is no wooden texture, so it might be a good opportunity to play with some weathering ideas, because even in this size it will look interesting. And also wood weathering is always a quite funny experience. Next we continue with the sprue AP. So again, 2 sprues. I will show you only one. Here we have also the parts for the assembly of the box, but note that here we have the wooden texture, so it might be worth bringing it out with the help of the washings, or maybe with some pre-shading, who knows. So here you can check the parts from the opposite side. We have these special tabs which will help you with alignment, so everything is thought through and it should be easy to get those parts together. Next, we continue with the sprue AB, another type of the box. This one is narrow, so I will show you only one plastic sprue. Again, we have the wooden texture here, and again, we have quite thin attachment points, so I don't see any issues. And by the way, if we flip it over here, on the opposite side, you can see the special position tabs. I guess those are for the bottles, but do not forget that we do not have bottles included, so you have to sort them from the separate set, or maybe make them out of your materials. Here we continue with the sprue A, again a pair of the plastic frames. So here you can see we have the last type of the boxes, and again we have the wooden texture. Again we have also some guiding elements and tabs, and you can also notice here some small slots in this part. I have to flip it over so that you can see we have here small slots for the guiding pins, even though I do not see. Oh, here they are. They are really tiny, so it still should be helpful in order to position them properly, but pay attention to this because it will actually define the final look of your box and the overall alignment. It will be easier to get those parts together. So again, we have a lot of sprues, a lot of types of the boxes, and maybe I will try to put them all onto this table, one of each, so that you can see what we actually get in here. So just give me a moment. That's the last one here. So all of those types are supplied in the kit, and as I said, the assembly process should be quite easy in my opinion. So even though the subject itself is really small, because it's just a box in 1/35 scale, still there will be plenty of, I would say, space to play with weathering ideas, to play with some damaged boxes, or maybe to put something inside, because again I remind you that we do not have any contents to put into the box. But what is really nice is that we are getting at least some of the writings with help of those decals, and maybe it's a good idea to replicate this milk box. So just make some milk bottles, put them into the box, and it would be a really nice addition to your diorama project. But of course, even the empty boxes, they will give the sense of scale to the overall project, be it some tank, military vehicle, or maybe just some car. So definitely check out this kit. It should be already available together with some other kits, and you can get it, for example, in Modelimex. They usually have all of the recent releases from Miniart, so this one is not an exclusion from this rule. And of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion about such release. Do you usually buy such, I would say, simple but interesting items for your diorama projects? Write it here in the comment section below. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today, and bye.